Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nats, and I hope everyone is happy, healthy, and doing okay. Clearly, I am feeling myself today. Alright guys, in today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about remittance in Japan. So the different kinds of remittance services here in Japan and how you can send money back home. Alright, so if you're interested in knowing how you can send money back to your home country in Japan, then keep on watching. So before we actually head into the video, we actually have some shout outs to do. So let us just do that right now. I have my box. Let us just pick somebody. I swear this box is so hard to open. Oh, finally. Alright, Alright, I have a paper. Oh crap, I tore it. Man. Ooh. Alright, so guys, today's NATZNIFICENT shout out goes to Web Van. Oh my god, that is my mother-in-law, guys. I like to say mother-in-law because, you know, Mom, you actually got a shout out. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now, guys. And her comment was great video, and she left this comment on my supermarket tour video. Oh my god, my mom-in-law is really like supporting me out here, aren't you, Mom? Yeah, so Mom, thanks for watching my video, thanks for commenting. Guys, back to the video. Alright guys, so as I said, today's video I'll be talking to you about remittance in Japan. And of course, just like anywhere else in the world, you can actually send money back home while living in Japan. You can send money to your accounts while living into Japan. You can remit money. That's just the basis of what I am saying. And I'm going to tell you the different services that I've come across that helps in dealing with exactly that. So right now, to my knowledge, there are 4 ways in which you can remit money. I think there might be more. As a matter of fact, there are more because these are the ones that I'm most familiar with. But I remember visiting somewhere in another prefecture and they actually had Spanish. The place that we visited was highly concentrated with Spanish speaking foreigners, so like Brazilians and Colombians maybe. I'm not sure if they were Colombians, no. Actually, I saw many Brazilian supermarkets and Brazilian stores and Spanish everywhere. So I'm thinking it was heavily, it has many Brazilians there. And they actually had their own remittance service place. So maybe a remittance place in Brazil that is very famous in Brazil. One of their locations was actually in that place in Japan. So depending on your home country, you might be able to find more remittance services around Japan. But for right now, I'm telling you what I know and how I send money back home as a Jamaican living in Japan, as a person from the west side of the world living in Japan. All right, and the very first one is Western Union. Guys, Western Union is definitely in Japan, and we all know how Western Union works, or I'd like to say we all know how Western Union works. And yeah, it's simple. There's Western Union in Japan. What I may say though, in the countryside, you may not find Western Unions. You may have to travel to the cities. As a matter of fact, everything that I'm telling you that is not online services, you may have to travel to your nearest city in order to get access to one, because in the countrysides they really do not like have stuff like remittance services, because countryside is normally highly concentrated with Japanese people and ALTs, so not many happenings are happening there. How many times did I say happen? Drink. All right, so yes guys, Western Union is available in Japan, and I also think that with Western Union you can, if you're not going into the actual Western Union store, you can actually do it at the ATM at the 7-Eleven. I think they have something to do with that, they're in some form of coops with 7-Eleven, so you might be able to do remittance services through Western Union via the ATM machine in 7-Eleven. I have never done that one before. What I normally do is the easy route, because I like to be talking to somebody, so I know that whatever I'm saying cannot be misinterpreted, because I'll go over it with them many times to ensure that they have the information right. So what I normally do is I go into the actual Western Union store, and I usually find myself in a city doing exactly that. I do not do I've never done the ATM transfer thing with Western Union. Okay, the second type of remittance, or where you can get remittance service in Japan, is through wire transfer at your bank. So just like in Jamaica, just like in America, just like in many other countries, you can do wire transfer here in Japan as well. The only disadvantage, or one of the major disadvantages, is that you will have to pay a lot of money. I think it is very expensive to send wire transfer. I've never done a wire transfer myself, but persons have wired money to me before, and they did make it clear that it costs a lot of money. But just to let you know that it is possible to wire money in Japan. You go to your bank and you can wire your money. Some of the banks, they have online services and you can use that. Some of them you have to go in, but that's beside the point. The service is available here as well. The third place, or the third way in which you can send money back to your home country, or back to your account, or back to wherever, is through World Remit. Now guys, oh my god, this one was new to me, and it was introduced to me by a friend. Her name is Monique. Monique, big up yourself though. Big up yourself, girl. Yeah. And it is very simple. It is online. It is very convenient, and it is the cheapest way that I have seen so far. So I saved this for my third point, because my fourth point aligns with it, and I need to explain how World Remit works, because it is what I use. Alright guys, so first of all, it has been a long time since I signed up with World Remit, but I will just try to remember as I am filming this video. The first step is that you need a bank account. Of course, you need a bank account in Japan where you can do the business online, because if you do not have an account, then the online option will not apply to you. You will have to actually either go into the bank to pay World Remit so that they can deposit the money to your account, or you will have to transfer the money to World Remit via the ATM machine. But if you want to do it from the comfort of your home, then I would advise that you have a Japanese bank account. All right, so the first step is actually getting a Japanese bank account, of course, and then you sign up on worldremit.com. And it is also an app, so you can find it on Google Play Store, wherever you get apps, I believe. And you can download the app, you can sign up from your phone, or you can go on their website online and sign up, get an account with them, sign in your information, sign in which country you come from, and all of that stuff. Then the next step in World Remit, actually do a transaction with them. So actually sign up sending money. When you go on the app, they actually have an option where you can send money or so on. I'll go on it on my phone and try to screen record it and put it somewhere on your screen. So let me just shift over so I can insert a little screen recording on my screen while you see this, so I can remember exactly what you need to do. Alright guys, so when you actually go into the World Remit app, you can log in with your fingerprint, and then immediately you will see send to someone new, check today's rate. So you can check how much the rate is, so you can know the value of the money that you are sending. And of course, you see at the top here, I already have sent money to myself, so the recipient is me, so it appears right here, guys. It's the first time ever that I am doing a screen recording in a video, so bear with me if the words are not coming out correctly. At the bottom, you can see send activity in your account. Your account information will be over here, of course, such as your details and all of that stuff, and you know, your recipients, your settings, all of that stuff, which is really not the meat of the matter. Transfer history is there. You can find that, and all the persons that you have recently sent to, or accounts that you have recently sent to, would pop up right here in this blank space. So to send money, you can just select send, right? In this case, I have already sent it to myself, so I'll just tap on myself and it will load up anytime now, and you will actually need to fill in this kind of information. So you will need to put in how much money you are sending at the top, and then it will tell you based on today's rate right here how much money your recipient will receive. And with World Remit, you can send to your own bank account in your home country. So I guess this is the last time I sent money back home. This has to be for our wedding, but you can see here I sent 69,700 yen, and I would receive 91,126 yen and Jamaican dollars and 48 cents. And once you have that and you're comfortable with that, then you can select the delivery method. And the delivery method, you can do bank deposit, you can do a cash pickup as well. So bank deposit is really just them depositing the money straight to your bank account, your home country's bank account. And cash pickup is actually you sending the money to a particular bank, and the person who we are sending the money to actually goes into the bank to pick up the money. For me, bank deposit is always easier because everybody back home, family and friends, they also have accounts, and so once the money is in my account, then it's really easy to just go online and then send it to their account instead of telling them that they need to find fare to go to this place to pick up the money. So once you select bank deposit, you select done, and that is the other step now is to put in your recipient information. So you need to put in your name, last name, the city, like the address, the phone number of the person who is going to be receiving, the email address, and most importantly, the bank name, the branch code, the bank code, and the bank account number that you, and the reason for also sending the money. Now, as I said, I've sent to myself, so my reason would be sending to myself, and I would put in my bank information, all of that stuff, and then once that is done and you send that information, once you hit next actually, then, well, I can't go any further now because I'm not sending any money, so it will not allow me to go next. And if I press, go through, then I'll have to send money or cancel it or whatever. But the next step here would be then they will take you to your final confirmation screen, and then you will actually see again the information that you have put in, so you can double confirm. So the name of the recipient, the name of the sender, the address, the bank account number, all of those stuff you'll be able to look at again and confirm before you actually press complete transaction. And also they will tell you how much money you need to transfer to World Remit so that they can, inclusive of their transfer fee. And to be honest, guys, I send a lot of money back home, especially when we were planning our wedding, because our wedding was in Jamaica, and so we had to send a lot of money back home. And to be honest, I think we send like maybe 200,000 yen or so, and we would only pay like 1,000 yen to send it, whereas Western Union you might pay even up to $3,000 to send the money. It's crazy expensive to send, but it's very, very cheap on World Remit, and depending on the amount of money that you are sending, then your sending fee might be greater or less, but it's really not broke your pocket kind of expensive. And so once you actually select complete transaction, then you will see a pop-up on your phone that transaction is completed and they are waiting on you to transfer the money to their account so that they can transfer the money to their partners in your home country, and then the partner in your home country will send it off to your bank account. In my case, JMMB is the bank that World Remit operates through. They are the bank that is in partnership with World Remit here in Japan. And so when I send money, I have to then go online into my Japanese bank account, then transfer money to World Remit Japan, and then they will transfer that money to JMMB in Jamaica, and then JMMB in Jamaica will then deposit the money into my actual bank account. I have a Scotia bank account in Jamaica. So that is really how it works. You need to speak with JMMB also to ensure that they have authority to deposit money into your account. So in my time when I was applying or doing this transaction, I had to actually go up on JMMB's website, download a deposit authorization form, which is really just giving them the permission to put money into your account, send it to them via email, and they confirmed everything and all of that, and then the money was deposited into my Jamaican bank account. That is how it really works. Some of the process might take a longer time because actually when you do your first transaction, it takes a longer time than usual. So right now it takes us about like 3 days from the point in which we do the transaction in Japan to the point where the money is in our Jamaican account. 3 days, and sometimes it's less. But the very first transaction takes a little longer because there are little verification loopholes that you have to jump through, that they have to confirm. They have to confirm your identity and they have to confirm your address. And yes, your identity, you can send them a copy of your residence card here in Japan, but your address, they don't know if the address that you put you actually live there. So what they do is they send a mail with all the information about World Remit to the address that you register when you sign up your account, and then you have to actually sign for that package. So just like when you're getting a delivery, when you buy something on Amazon and you have to sign that you got it, it's the same thing. You have to sign that you received those papers, and that is the way they verify your address, and that can take up to a week to arrive into your mail once you sign up your account on World Remit. And so the process of getting your money from Japan to your home country the first time will be longer, but as soon as you get the verifications out of the way, then it takes at least 3 days. And I hope that I have explained this very well and that you understand to the T. If you have any questions, please send me a DM right on Instagram. My handle is right here, and or comment them down below, of course, and I will answer that. But that is really what I have to talk to you about with World Remit. And the final way in which you can send money back home is through Transferwise. And a lot of foreigners actually use Transferwise because I don't think many persons know about World Remit just yet. So I hope I can shed some light on World Remit, because trust me, it's cheap and it's convenient. But Transferwise, it operates similarly to World Remit. I have never used Transferwise, but I had a friend that said she used it and it was a similar process. And I do not know the cost to send money through Transferwise, but I'm just giving you the options of remitting money that I actually know of. So let us recap. The first one, Western Union, is here and you can remit through Western Union here in Japan. The second one is wire transfer. You can go into your bank and wire money to your home country. The third one, World Remit, which I actually absolutely recommend. And fourth, Transferwise. Those are the 4 options that I know of. If you are a Jamaican or a foreigner living in Japan and you're watching this and you know of others, please leave them in the comment below so that other people who are coming in on this video can see more information. As for bank recommendations in Japan, at the moment I use JP Post, that's Japan Post, and Shinsei Bank, but I mostly use Shinsei Bank for my online things and so on and so forth. And to open an account with Shinsei Bank, I did not need to go into the bank. I just applied online. I applied to open an account online on their website, shinseibank.com, and they sent me documents, application forms to fill up, things, and they sent me a return envelope that I should put my stuff in and send it back to them. And then after a few weeks, maybe a week or so, they sent me back my bank card and everything that I need. So I have no idea what inside of a Shinsei Bank look like, to be honest, and I have an account with them. Just a little more information on the times in which it takes. So I did say that World Remit takes 3 days the most. Also, I need to mention that they're very responsive to emails. So if you run into any problems at all while trying to transfer money, they will respond to your email if you email them or if you call them. I think they have an English line as well that you can call while you are here in Japan. As for Western Union though, the only advantage I would say Western Union has over World Remit is that with Western Union, your money arrives in minutes as opposed to 3 days. Western Union, you send the money at 10:50, the money will reach Jamaica by 10:55 if it is on a work day. So money reach in minutes. I have people send me money from America, and they sent it, and I just went to a Western Union and the money was there within 10 minutes. And I'm sure it was there before. So money, when you send through Western Union, the money reach quicker, but you have to pay more. As opposed with World Remit, you have to wait a couple days. But I mean, what's a couple days, right? So with the wire transfer, I have no idea how long it takes, and I don't have no idea how long it takes with Transferwise either. So I just wanted to put that out there. So that is all the information I have for you in this video. I do hope you found it helpful. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. Guys, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
So back to what I was saying. Could be us.